what's going on. Got me a nice little stick here. You know, it's like, if you ain't got swords, next best thing basically are sticks. You do the same thing. If you know a stick well enough, you could defeat a sword with a stick, to be in all honesty. So they're not much, you know, I mean, yeah, they are not strong or they don't cut, but they can still, you can keep enough pressure on someone from a distance, and then you got this extra lever mechanism here that gives you an advantage, you know what I mean? So it's like I said, if you're walking around with the machete going, you know, you might get the cops called on you. And trust me, I have. I've been to jail for doing Tai Chi. Alright? So I know they will do it. So you got to be careful when you train out here, because look, most of these dumb, ignorant, what's the word I'm looking here? Unworldly, man. People just would assume you're crazy. But I mean, you know, if Mr. Miyagi was over there cutting his bonsai tree, he'd be like, oh, he doing kung fu, you know, wax on, wax off. You know what I'm saying? But for some reason, the mainstream American misses this for some reason, because they're so intelligent, right? But anyway, here's a couple techniques that I use. Basically, you put it up here, and then you switch sides, but you also at the same time switch the placement of your hands. So there's low, medium, high, okay? Or you got one-handed, where you hold it out like this, and you go to here, to there, here, to there, here, to there. This teaches you how to grab someone's hand and then twist it like that. Basically, this is one of the ways you can develop that fast twitch muscle. That's the thing. That's how you really train. That's why you do a lot of these weird positions or movements, because they're training your muscles, your tendons, your fast twitch, your brain to operate in synchronizedly. You know what I'm saying? And they become, it's less than habit. It's beyond habit, because it becomes second nature. It's ingrained inside of you. So you do a lot of slow, repetitious, seemingly insignificant maneuvers, but after a long period of time of doing them, you can just do them without thinking about it. And then it applies to different things. Like, you'll be out at work and you'll use one of your kung fu positions, maneuvers, movements to push a box to the side. I mean, this is how this integrates into your life. Painting, you know what I'm saying? Wax on, wax off. I mean, though I'm not a karate man, I understand that that's an accurate way to describe a lot of the movements that we do in kung fu and martial arts. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Okay, so for instance, there's just a little, it's just a little dexterity slash get used to the leverage, the weight, the feel. You get more familiarized with whatever you're playing with, dude. And it's like I could do this with the stick, but you could put a sword, a spear, and I can use it in a similar manner. I mean, and really, the Bruce Lee's Jeet Kune Do is the art of the intercepting fist, like the Bagua is the art of the turning fist, or the 64 palms, 64 turning palms, okay? But fencing, the art of the intercepting fist is fencing. It's all based on guard, the fencing, like the Three Musketeers, their type of fencing, where you basically the point is the main thing what you're trying to use. You're trying to get in with the point. You know what I'm saying? So what you do is, as someone attacks, you intercept, parry out the way, but you want your attack to hit. So I realize, you know, a lot of these movements that I'm doing, this is a spear without holding a spear. You know what I'm saying? Or stabbing without a sword. It's basically you're fighting as if you had a sword or a spear, but you have no sword or no spear. So this is why all these things flood in and out of each other, and why I consider a lot of skill trickle down knowledge, because everything plays in and out of each other. It's even the mind, okay? The clearer my mind is, the better my physical is. The more I tend to my physical, opens the way to clear my mind again, to focus totally on a certain exercise, a moment, just a moment to recharge. Not to stop and be idle, but to recharge. That isn't idleness. See, people confuse things. You know what I'm saying? Or they unaccurately interpret them and don't apply them correctly for what they really mean. I mean, this is even, once again, this is a God biblical theme. Why is there one day we are always supposed to rest and recharge? It doesn't mean not do anything. It just means rest and do things. You know, remember God put it that way for a reason. You're supposed to rest, recharge your battery, recharge physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, as much, you know, as much as is necessary. You know what I mean? So that's what's up, man.